Now folks try to get people to watch out for certain foods. You know that. Muslims trying to act like they so. You know, the Muslim having a thing. You can eat pork only if like you about to die if it's real of a necessity. But other than that, you're not supposed to eat pork. Whether you gonna eat it or not, man.
Amen.
Everybody eats pork.
Amen.
Every man will eat pork. He will.
Amen.
Man, he eat a cockroach if need be.
Amen.
To put flesh on that body. That joker run in a corner and grab a cockroach.
Amen.
And he get him some roadkill out there on the street.
Amen.
Mess around and die messing with that stuff. He hungry enough, now God, he'll go steal.
Amen.
Huh? That's why the Bible says, Lord, I don't want to be rich. That's how I forget thee, you know, what I got to do with God. I don't need God. And I don't want to be poor. Lest I steal. Man be poor enough, he said he won't steal. Right. Right. You'll steal to put some food in that belly of yours, buddy. You get hungry enough, you will. Bible said men don't even despise a man if he steals when he's hungry. If a man hungry, he steals. Will you despise him? If you know he stole to eat, would you despise him? Know why? Because you understand. You understand. You understand. If you got hungry enough, do the same thing. You be like this, praying over and asking for forgiveness at the same time. Oh Lord, forgive me. Thank God for the food. You have to ask for forgiveness and bless it afterwards. Because why? You're hungry.
Amen.
Am I right?
Amen.
Ain't got no Bible, no chapter, no verse. Nowhere. I got 10 grand. New Testament. Chapter and verse. Where it says, anywhere, telling us what we can eat and what we ain't supposed to eat. As a commandment. Moses was clear. You go in the book of Moses, clear. What not to eat, what to eat. It ain't no mystery. Am I right?
Amen.
Let's go to the book of Acts. 10th chapter of the book of Acts. One fella, he trying to prove that Peter and them had law. And they didn't eat certain meats. Luke 10. Acts 10. Thank you. Keep me straight. Help me out. Acts 10.
Acts 10 and what?
No, it's too far. 10 and I'm gonna give you a brief. There's one called Cornelius. It's a turn of the Italian band.
Yeah.
Who prayed to God always. And he was praying and he saw an angel coming down. And when the angel came, it said, told Cornelius, come on, let's get that. Let's get it. Acts 10 and 1. Let's go. Let's read.
There was a certain man
In Caesarea.
called Cornelius, a centurion of the band called the Italian band,
Read on.
a devout man,
Uh-huh.
and the one that feared God with all his house,
Yeah, read.
which gave much alms to the people,
Uh-huh.
and prayed to God always.
Read.
He saw in a vision, evidently about the 9th hour of the day, an angel of God coming to him, and said unto him, Cornelius.
Yeah.
And when he looked on him, he was afraid and said,
Yes.
What is it, Lord?
And what is it, Lord? Read on.
And he said unto him, Thy prayer and thine alms are come up for a memorial before God.
Read on.
And now send men to Joppa,
Yeah.
and call for one Simon, who was surnamed Peter.
Yeah, read.
He lodged with one Simon, and a tanner, whose house is by the seaside.
Yeah.
He shall tell thee what thou oughtest to do.
Okay. Now we got Cornelius. He done prayed, and now they asked him to send for a man to tell him what he ought to do. And the man they asking him to send for is one Peter. You right? All right. So now Cornelius have sent men to Peter. Right? Right?
Amen.
To Joppa. Right? Now these, all right, before they get there, let's see what happens to Peter. Read on.
And when the angel which spake unto Cornelius was departed,
Yeah.
he called two of his household servants, and a devout soldier of them that waited on him continually.
Yeah.
And when he had declared all these things unto them, he sent them to Joppa.
Now they gone to Joppa. 2 men gone to Joppa for Cornelius. Right? To get Peter. Read on.
On the morrow, as they went on their journey and drew nigh unto the city, Peter went up upon the housetop to pray about the 6th hour.
Yeah, read.
And he became very hungry.
Now look, Peter became very hungry. Now why God choose a moment to get Peter when he's very hungry? Because, see, Cornelius was considered a Gentile. Unclean. Right? What made the Gentile unclean? Not keeping of the law. All right.
Yeah.
The Cornelius and Noah was considered to be unclean because they would eat unclean food. Am I right? So therefore, to Peter, Cornelius was unclean because of the unclean food. What made Cornelius unclean? The unclean food.
Amen.
Am I right? Am I right? Read on.
And he became very hungry and would have eaten.
Yeah.
But while they made ready, he fell into a trance.
Now God has got a twofold for Peter. He's about to show Peter something. Why he's hungry. Don't run over the fact that Peter's hungry, man. Meaning that hungry, when you hungry, what you supposed to do? Eat anything. Right? Right? And Peter's about to get hungry and going to declare that he never eaten anything uncommon or unclean.
That's right.
Read on.
And saw heaven open.
Heaven open.
And a certain vessel descending unto him. And it had been a great sheet knit and the four corners. And let down to the earth.
Yeah.
Where were all manner of four-footed beasts.
All manner of four-footed beasts of the earth. Read.
And wild beasts.
And wild beasts.
And creeping things.
And creeping things.
And fowls of the air.
Now the Bible never said what was clean, what was unclean, did it? It said all manner.
Amen.
Now Peter is about to choose out of all the manner the unclean. Let God know, look, I don't eat no unclean. Am I right?
Amen.
Am I right?
Amen. Amen.
Why? Because they're all together. Follow? Just like if you look when Peter and Paul, let me show you something now. The same way God got it all together here. It's all together, all manner of four-footed beasts. And God never signifies clean and unclean. Now hold this, we're coming back here. I'm going to show you what Peter tried to do. Galatians 2:11. Galatians 2:11.
Galatians 2:11. But when Peter was come to Antioch, I withstood him to the face.
Yeah.
Because he was to be blamed.
He was to be blamed. Read on.
For before that certain came from James, he did eat with the Gentiles.
See, listen. Peter ate with the Gentiles. He ate with them? What do you think the Gentiles was eating? Come on, Peter didn't eat nothing unclean. He ate with them, didn't he?
Amen.
What do you think the Gentiles was eating? He ate with them, man.
He did eat with the Gentiles.
Hold on. I thought Peter didn't eat nothing unclean.
He did eat with the Gentiles.
Come on, man. What you think the Gentiles were eating? They was eating unclean food. He was hungry. I tell you, man, what he would eat when he hungry. Am I right?
Yeah.